On the drive, wide of mid-off, out through cover, chased down towards the scoreboard boundary, and the outfield a little bit quicker than yesterday, and it reaches the rope. So Agar up to 30. 9 runs. Here's Tremaine. In the air, out to deep square leg, catch taken, nicely held out there. Ryan Hackney's the man. So the first wicket of the morning for New South Wales. Good catch there by the youngster, right up on the boundary rope.
It's again a short one. This one pulled ferociously by McAndrew. Magnificent strike away for 6. It's what he's been trying to get at this morning, and it's fair to say he nailed that one perfectly. Everyone bowled him. Went the big hoik to cow corner, missed it, and knocked over there by Tremaine. He picks up his 4th. He finishes with 4 for 57.
Tightly packed slip cordon. Thick edge, and somehow gets through for 4. Well, you wouldn't worry about that. 5 slips, and it still gets through. A little bit wide in that sort of gully area that you were talking about, Chad.
Well, it is strange to see their theory about not having a gully. He probably does bowl that full length.
And that's worked away down to fine leg. It'll run away fine. It's going to be 4. So
swinging, edged, gone. Caught at second slip. Wonderful diving catch by Manenti. Hughes on his way for 13. The first breakthrough.
Over the wicket. Good to see. Change of angle to Patterson. Edging. And he's caught at third slip. Absolute ripper from Jake Lehman. And the Redbacks have their second. And finally, the tactics that Chad Sars was looking for. Right arm over the wicket to the left-hander. And it comes off immediately. 2 for 41. And on the drive. And he's caught behind. Is he? Biggest shout. He's gone. Caught behind. He doesn't like the decision. The New South Wales captain, but umpire Troy Pemmon's heard a noise, as have the Redbacks, and that should be lunch. 3 for 41. A great 20 minutes leading up to the break. Off the pads, that'll race away down to the boundary for 4. So first boundary after lunch for New South Wales, all bat, and Sanger up to 5.
Driven beautifully by Sanger, just crashes it away through the covers for 4. One of the shots of the day.
A lovely shot that. Where's Agar?
Nice shot. Lovely shot through the covers from Hackney. Slowing up a bit, but it will go all the way to the boundary. Nice shot from Hackney. He's got it through.
He's hit that nice and hard and trickles over the boundary out of...
Hanging into the pads and clipped away nicely by Sanger. Racing up speed across the outfield. Will go all the way. It's another boundary to him. It's better, but it's well struck, well timed. Beautiful timing from Sanger. Down to the long boundary. 4 runs the result. Just a straight foot forward. Just timed it right off the middle. Big shout from McAndrew. He's given him. LBW, McAndrew gets the breakthrough. Just as we were saying, Sanger was batting well. He's on his way. Sanger, LBW, McAndrew for 23. Back on the batsman. Again, angling down leg side. Shouts of catch it. Did he take it? He did. Pretty casual response, but it's a wicket, and it's a big one too, because it's Hackney who's on his way, trying to clip it off the pads. Big shout, bowled him.
But he won't be doing it today, John.
He won't be doing it at all. 2 wickets in 2 balls. Edwards shouldering arms. They were up almost before it hit the stumps. Wonderful delivery.
Manenti, bit of flight and punched out into the deep. That should be 4. Nicely played by Chris Green. Good cricketer, this bloke, and put that one away nicely.
Short one. 2 minds there, Green, but in the end he's played it nicely and he'll get a 4. Just placing it over the top, really, popping it over the top, away it races to the boundary.
Edges caught it slip, taken there by Jake Fraser McGurk. So we're talking about the run of play. New South Wales, a partnership starting to develop, and that one might have just gone on with the arm a little bit. Green on the drive, a good innings at 22. Tremaine yet to score. Oh, he's edged and he's caught behind. A wicket for Conway on the break. So New South Wales 8 down. That should be tea. Good ball, and that might be it. He's on his way for naught, so another wicket for Conway. 100 in Shield cricket for him. Bird out for naught, the 4th duck in the innings, and the Blues now 9 down in their first innings as he comes in looking to get this last wicket on the pull this time. Out through backward squarely for 4. Good-looking shot. Eludes Jake Fraser McGurk down there, and another boundary for the Blues.
In the way they've held them out, kept pushing the runs, and again, a very nice shot. Wonderfully timed. Will beat the man down there on the rope. 4 runs to Nisbet. He goes into double figures. Well done, young man.
In this game.
We'll get runs here. Should be 4. And is. And that's his 50. Well done to Gilks. A wonderful knock in this situation. He brings up the half century. He moves to 51. That was beautifully struck through the offside, racing away towards the boundary. 4 to Gilks. Well, that's very nicely timed. Past the diving fielder away to the boundary. 4 more.
Beautifully timed shot.
Wonderful stroke. He tries to get it past Gully successfully. And another boundary. Nisbet to 20. 50 partnership up between these two. Oh, and that is the end of it. McAndrew has 5. A great performance from him. Gilks the last wicket to go for 57. McAndrew 5 for 42.
Gets that through Gully, down to the boundary for 4. A little bit streaky, but he's off the mark. Redback's opening runs of the second innings. Very similar areas. That's a better looking shot. He smashed that away. Excellent pull shot from Kelvin Smith away to the boundary for 4. Good shot. Closing on 300 wickets himself. That's a good shot. Wide of mid-off. Real confidence booster for Kelvin Smith. Another boundary for the West Torrens and Redback's left-hand opener.
Another nice shot by Smith over the top of the slips down to the boundary for 4. He's in some fine form on this late afternoon second day. Moves to 23 off 23. He goes again. Nice shot. Cutaway pass point between Gully, and it will go for back-to-back boundaries. Sure is one pulled away by Smith. That was a nice strike as it rolls out towards the rope for 4 more. Right through him. Big shout. Give it him. The umpire watched, thought about it, and then raised the finger, and South Australia have lost their first. Smith is not happy. Out for 33.
Yeah, he certainly did. He's got that away. That's nicely played over the top of slips. They'll race down to the boundary here at the river end for 4 runs. Just down there by the Jeff Motley race there. So Drew up and about in the matches they've had. It just caught it slip. Good catch. Jackson Bird. Henry Hunt slashing outside the off stump. Hadn't scored a run for about 35 minutes. Took the bait there from Edwards, and that's a good sharp catch by the experienced Jackson Bird. Here's Nisbet first. Bowls him, knocks him over, right through the gate. So the night watchman decision has not worked. McAndrew is on his way. A good delivery from Jack Nisbet, the debut.
And Drew sees it out. Again looking for the run. And that will be stumps on day 2.